Hello, good people. Welcome to Living With Us. I'm your host, Sharon Mondia, and we are at the gorgeous Dusit D2 Den Terrace. Dusit D2 Nairobi, I should add. It's opening August the 1st, and it's exquisite, I have to say. Like the decor, it's Instagram goals. And today's show is going to force you to go on Instagram, search for the guests that I've got on, and like, double tap, follow, attend every concert that they're on because they've got exquisite talent. You're gonna listen in a moment. You're gonna hear them out in a moment. I have got Halisi The Band. Three gentlemen whose names I had to confirm if they really are the names on their IDs because I was like, how is that so? I've got Ellie, Lucky, and Lating, and that's really their names. Although I haven't checked on the ID. Maybe I should have asked you guys to take. No, it's okay. Oh, convenient. So, before we even begin getting into your journey and exploring how the three of you came together, I have some quickfire questions to ask you, just to get to know you guys a little bit better. Honest answers only, and you have to be quick, all right? Okay, question number one. Who was the last person you texted? We can start with you.
My boss.
Your boss? And you can hold the mic a little bit closer, yeah.
My boss, Galvin.
Oh, that feels like you're cheating. Okay, and what about you, Lucky?
Last person I texted was Ashley Muziki.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It was Lucky. I was giving him direction to this.
That's an easy answer. I was waiting for something
question.
interesting. Okay, I've got another one. If you had to pick between Lauryn Hill and India Arie to have a duet with, or have a collaboration with, Lauryn Hill, India Arie.
India Arie. Any day, any time.
India Arie?
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill?
Yeah.
Oh.
India Arie.
India, okay. Sorry, Lating. This one isn't for you. It's going to be India. I'm all here for India, but Lauryn Hill, it's a tough one.
Yeah.
Okay. Last one. So I'm sure you've all heard, or at least I'm sure you've heard the Lion King album by Beyonce, or at least have heard, a few songs here and there. And I'm sure you also caught wind of some of the drama, people saying, come on, there should have been an East African artist. If you had to pick an East African artist or a Kenyan artist that isn't Halisi The Band to be on the album, the Lion King album, who do you think would have made the cut?
East African.
An East African, artist.
I'm going to be a little bit biased, but Sauti Sol, I love their writing and they wouldn't let us down, honestly speaking.
Okay.
I would pick Ben Soul. I've been looking up to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd pick an artist called Phil Kangogo because I have watched his growth.
Okay. I think I'm with you with Sauti Sol. I think Sauti Sol would have done a great job of repping us. So now let's get into Halisi The Band. Tell me about how the three of you came together. How did you meet?
4 years ago, doing sciences in the university. Although they were in a different university, I was in multimedia and JQuat. They were in the University of Nairobi.
So we used to meet at the graduation square of Nairobi University to jam. Yeah, then after some time we just decided to make it a business.
Interesting. So was it many people who were like jamming and then the three of you sort of gravitated towards each other, or like how does it work? How do three people with such incredible talent
I would
meet?
say it was a group of people jamming.
Okay.
Yes. So time passed by and we found out that we were the three people who were in the jam session who came together to form Halisi.
Okay, and the rest is history. So, did you finish your sciences? Did you decide to pursue your careers, based off of what you were studying in uni, or did you dive straight into your passion for music?
We finished.
You finished?
We finished,
Okay.
yeah. We saw it through.
Okay, and how did music then become a career choice for you? Was it an easy transition?
I can say our courses, our professional courses, those are things that we just had to do by virtue of formality and compulsion. But music is what we love doing. Yeah, so that's why we had just to fall for music.
Okay. And Lateng, for you, when did you first pick up the guitar?
That was in 2013 when I was in Samia in campus.
Fine, don't give us your age. All right. It's okay, don't worry. I'm still trying to get my hands on Lateng's ID so I can prove everything. Age, name, everything. And what about you, Ellie, and you, Lucky? When did you first start singing? Was it one of those things where you came out just like from the womb?
Personally, I started singing when I was in first year. I never knew it would be something I would do, but I got interested after I met Lateng in that jam session, and I loved how he played the guitar, and I knew I had to get that instrument. So as we speak right now, I can play the guitar courtesy of him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, but that's when you learned when I started singing.
Yes.
That's 4 years ago.
That's 4 years ago.
Look at that. That to me is so exciting because a lot of times it almost feels like we have to figure out our passions by 16. Before you even get into uni, you need to know what it is that you want. But it's so beautiful to see that even in adulthood, there's still new discoveries.
We find ourselves.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Emmy, for you, when did you start?
I started a little bit earlier, back in high school, and sorry.
No, go on. Before I'm just baffled.
I was
by
just
that.
singing. See, let we shower, ukioga, that kind of thing. But then it got so serious when we came into college as well. That's when we started singing, really singing. Really
Yeah, and I mean, of course, I've heard you guys even just like practicing before we started rolling, and it doesn't make any sense how great you are, and yet it's something that you just picked up. Like for you, it was in high school. For you, it was 4 years ago. For you, the guitar you said as well. It's sometime in high school, but that just seems like just the other day. And for you to be this incredible and talented, mind-blowing. So how did the name Halisi, the band, come about?
I'd say it started because of how our style of delivery on stage, our style of delivery and how we write our music. We basically explore a lot of our roots.
Okay.
So we're basically telling stories about things we've seen, experienced, lived, heard, and hence the name Halisi. So it's things that people easily relate with, hence the name Halisi. Am I right, my guys?
You got it right. Okay. And so at which point do you feel in your exploration of music as Halisi the band, at which point was there a turning point, a moment where you felt this isn't just three guys jamming in uni trying to kill time and then sort of trying to see where it's going, but this feels like we're on to something? Was there a point in the last 4 years where you were like, you guy, we made the right choice, this is it?
We used to be an older band. We had two extra guys, but because of unavoidable circumstances, they had to go and pursue other goals. So we saw the necessity of rebranding, and that is where we now decided that we're gonna do it as a business.
Right.
Yes.
As a business.
Yeah, but there's this other time,
Yeah.
also when you're performing your songs and people are asking you, now where do we download it? Where is it? Where? So we decided to just, hit the studio and start doing serious business.
Okay, you've talked about business a couple times and trying to make it a business. And I guess in some ways you're also talking about creating structures around this so that it's not just a fun hobby, but it actually is a legitimate career path for you. How has that experience been like in the Kenyan music industry specifically? Are there some insights you could share for people who are looking to come in?
Yeah, so as you've said, it used to be from a fun point of view until we decided to convert it into a business. Highlights, we have been privileged to perform for high-end dignitaries in situations whereby we really never expected that we would be favored to that extent. We have performed for the Indian Prime Minister when he came to Kenya, that is Narendra Modi. We also performed for the Deputy President severally. We did State House Garden for the Jamhuri Day in 2016. Yeah, those are just but some of the very few, some of the very many instances that we've managed to rub shoulders with the high and the mighty.
Wow.
Yes.
Right. All right, so I know that there is a song that you've got for us before we get into the break. Can you tell us a little bit about Maua? Maybe Lucky, you could share.
Maui.
Yeah.
Maui, just as it means a rock. Yeah. Niko Maui means what?
Pillar of
yeah,
strength.
a pillar of strength. Like it's a song to somebody who is your pillar, who is your strength. Yeah, basically, who is you rock your world. And
All right. So take it away, gentlemen.
You are my rock, na mimi wako mujaluo. This is real talk. You plus me equals dynamic duo. Sitakurusha, sitakuangusha. I will fight for your honor. Nizungusha tabasamu lako. Nikiugua yaniponya cockatoo. I'm going cuckoo over you. Cock-a-doodle-doo. I'm going cuckoo over you. I'm intoxicated by you. I'm stoned. Niko Maui, 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 Maui. I wanna learn everything about your geology. Niko Maui, 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 Maui. So unbreakable, you are my diamond. Niko Maui, 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 Maui. Nasinzia nikikuwaza rockabye, baby. Niko Maui, 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 Maui. Come on. Yeah. Jogoa mjini najiamini kwako nimechizi. Jogoa mjini najiamini kwako nimechizi. That's no joke. Jogoa mjini najiamini kwako nimechizi. Jogoa mjini najiamini kwako nimechizi. That's no joke. Say, you are my mountain, you are my rock. Say, papers and scissors got nothing on you. Tougher than the whiskey on the rock. Say, I'm your fountain, I flow over you. Can you smell what is cooking? Beautiful melodies for you I'm singing. If I was a dance move, pop it and lock it. If I was an outfit, you would rock it. I'm going cuckoo over you. Cock-a-doodle-doo. I'm going cuckoo over you. I'm intoxicated by you. I'm stoned. Niko Maui, 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 Maui. I wanna learn everything about your geology. Niko Maui, 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 Maui. So unbreakable, you are my diamond. Niko Maui, Maui, Maui. Maui, 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 Maui. You rock my world, I know you did, and everything I wanna give. The rarest love would think I'd find someone like you to call mine. You rock my world, I know you did, and everything I wanna give. The rarest love would think I'd find someone like you to call mine. You rock my world, I know you did, and everything I wanna give. The rarest love would think I'd find someone like you to call mine. You rock my world, I know you did, and everything I wanna give. The rarest love would think I'd find someone like you to call mine. I wanna rock with you all night, 'cause it feels right. I'll rock with you all night, 'cause it feels right. I'll rock with you all night, 'cause it feels right. I'll rock all night, 'cause it feels right.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo. I'm cuckoo over the Halisi The Band. No, I've lost it. I'm stoned, I'm whatever else you guys were singing. We've got to take a break. We'll be right back.
Fire, baby.
Welcome back, everybody. We are at Dusit D2 Nairobi's Den Terrace, which is opening August the 1st. And I've got Halisi The Band, that is Ellie, Lucky, and Lating, who just killed it before the break. I just kept going through like motions. I have to ask, do you guys get hit on a lot? I don't know what it is about men and then harmonizing, and then girls just are just like, listen, I can't even. I don't know. Are you asking me to marry you? Is that what's happening?
Sadly, nobody.
Lies.
Why people don't find us attractive, or I don't know.
Lies you tell.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
That's the smart answer. You see, that's how you then even become modest, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, I just want to come and just take care of them. Oh my goodness. So let's talk a little bit about the art form. You guys write your music. What's the process like? Do you share that responsibility amongst the three of you, or is there one person who takes it on?
It's a shared responsibility, because at the end of the day, when writing a piece of music, there's what we call a zone. There is a zone that all of you must just switch into, and it really takes a lot of years of being together and the chemistry. So at this particular moment, I can say that we are past the formation period and where we're trying to identify the chemistry. So the process of writing in Akonga very simple for us, na rahisi.
Oh, wow.
We're more than brothers.
Oh, nice. So there's never any like, you guys, that line doesn't feel quite right. Is there no back and forth?
We have such instances.
So how do you, how do you go resolving it? Because I know bands, it's the dynamic between two or more people is so different in the music industry, because there's different personalities, and maybe someone's in a different space, maybe someone's just gone through a heartbreak and the other person is like starting a family. How do you find that balance?
When we get to that point, you have to run it through everyone. All songs that are performed by Halisi have been verified and certified by everyone in here. That's actually when it gets to be Halisi, as we like to say. You have to run it through everyone else. Everyone puts in their input. We see what works and what doesn't work, and basically everyone grows in that particular space.
Okay, so as Halisi, what are you most excited about? What's up and coming that we can also start looking out for?
Our new song, which is freshly out. On Saturday, we slammed it at Michael Joseph Center, and we're going to be doing another edition of that show. But for now, the biggest, should I say, focus for us now is on our latest song. It's called Avocado.
Avocado.
We got a lot of support from Sub-Sahara Studios, someone called SQ on the beat. He made magic on that song, and then I think people just need to look out for that. We're really excited about that.
All right, so I know we're going to watch a little bit of the video, but I would love for you guys to give us a taste, a live taste of what the song Avocado sounds like. And then when we come back, we'll have Libby singing for us with Lating. But take us out.
I can be your ride or die, yo. Let me be your avocado. Oh baby, oh honey, nikipata salary, let me take you somewhere special kama uko Panari. Like a queen, niku treat me ewa kuda gitari. The only light in my world, inikende madwari. Oh nana, napenda vile tunashikana. Oh nana, wanukia tamu sana. Oh nana, when I give you banana. Oh mama, nikupe mapacha wana banana. And if you don't mind, let me see you avocado. 999, me and you we are double trouble. And if you don't mind, I can be your ride or die. I'm gonna change your life. Let me be your avocado. Pwagu ni wako pwaguzi. Wangu mutamu kamuchuzi. Nyowago ni mauet, sige gergerebet. Werewe jondone miluget, nenyigan murenet. Ay oh nana, napenda vile tunashikana. Oh lala, wanukia tamu sana. Oh nana, when I give you banana. Oh lala, nikupe mapacha wanafanana. And if you don't mind, let me see you avocado. 999, me and you we are double trouble. And if you don't mind, I can be your ride or die. Oh, change your life, let me be your avocado. Na macho ya ninga, nywele za singa, na kila ukipita kashingo na pindanga. Kibinda, lekibinda nzelele.
Hey.
Oh mama, lekibinda nzelele. Da. Give me shabu, give me babu, give me dabu. Usininyime sopu, nipe kidogo nishibe. If you don't mind, let me see you avocado. Me and you we are double trouble. If you don't mind, I can be your ride or die. And I'm gonna change your life. Let me be your avocado. And if you don't mind, let me see you avocado. 999, me and you we are double trouble. And if you don't mind, I can be your ride or die. I'm gonna change your life. Let me be your avocado.
Now I've got another artist whose music is forcing people to have conversations that may be a little uncomfortable, but are very necessary, I'd say. Her name is Libby Ndambo. Yes. Did I say your last name right?
Yes,
okay.
Ndambo.
Okay.
Yes.
How are you, Libby?
I'm good.
Oh gosh, I also heard you practicing and I'm just like, chills. This is gonna be another one.
Yeah, probably a little bit more emotional, but yeah.
Yeah, but chills, exactly,
Yeah.
But chills even then.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about your childhood, Libby, and if music, I'm curious to know if music was a big part of your childhood in any way.
Well, I'm a daughter of a Sunday school teacher, so music was by force.
Okay.
Sunday school was by force. But
Yeah.
my mom is very musical. And she grew up in a church, and so she brought us up in the church. So Easter cantata, Christmas cantata, whatever cantata, as long as it's in the church, you're there.
Right.
So I had music all over, but I think big influence was Disney.
Really?
Yes, and
How so?
Broadway.
Okay.
Because my mom enjoyed watching them with me. So I'd watch Fairy Godmother in Cinderella over and over.
Is that the one with Whitney Houston and
Yes.
Brandy?
Yes. So I'd watch and I'd learn the songs and I'd sing along. And Sound of Music, like I literally can recite the lyrics of all the songs plus the script.
Okay, I'm gonna test you. Oh, I'm trying to be like, what comes after O? With crazies and goons.
That's
I can't believe it.
what sensible people
Will
say.
say.
And because this doubts and just keep building up impossible hopes, impossible
Things are happening every day.
I actually, interestingly, I acted Fairy Godmother in theatre in Nairobi last year.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, so you were.
So that was my dream
Oh,
role.
bless. I remember moments of that and just being like, that is just so incredible. So for you, I guess, it took on a whole other dimension, like a whole other meaning.
Especially because in theatre, you have to transform there and then. So what was magical for me was having two outfits in one and just transforming on stage, and then from this ugly, dirty woman who has an accent who everyone loathes to this fairy godmother and making wishes come true. And I loved after the show when children would come and tell me their dreams to make come true. I'm like,
bless.
yes.
Because you were the fairy godmother.
Yes.
Oh,
So
gosh.
I grew up with that kind of atmosphere.
Oh, wow.
Dreams come true.
So let's connect the dots from watching those Disney films as a child to being on stage and actually trying to make dreams come true.
Yes.
What did you need to do to try and make your way or find your way into the music industry in this country?
I think it was progressive. I'd say I started professionally in 2009. So actually auditioning for things and being a part of groups that were going to perform in different places. So it's a progressive thing. You never say that. I heard Michelle Obama saying that there's nothing like when I grow up, I'll become. It's I evolve into being different things in different seasons. So I'd say in the 10 years now, I've evolved differently. I started out in church and then got different opportunities, sang in the Kenya National Music Festivals and won, and then came back and then did things in Nairobi and then got into children ministry and now teaching children and writing musicals for children and then doing theater and then, so it's progressive.
Right.
You never actually just jump from one stage to another. You just take steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that you've quoted Michelle. I love that you brought her up. And so at which point in your evolution did it feel like music wasn't just something that you did in the choir because you're, in church, because your mom was like, come on, everyone, we have to go and get into church. But it started to feel like something you wanted to pursue.
I'd say now 2009.
Oh, 2009. And did something happen?
I went for a camp.
Okay.
And in that camp, there was a teacher. So when guys went to play out football, I couldn't even go and play. I'm just like, I'm not doing this thing. I love myself. I love that I'm plus size, so I'm not going out. So I stayed inside and I'd play. I didn't know how to play then, but I just play and sing along and just make up melodies. And he's like, there's something out there for you. So he introduced me to my mentor. He's called Israel. And so we had sessions where Israel was like testing me, like full on. And that was in high school. So then he now helped me figure out what I want to do.
Okay.
Yeah, and he just didn't teach me the vocal part.
Right.
He taught me in a way that showed me that music is a weapon. Kind of like when the soldiers go to war.
Right.
They use guns.
Right.
So artists use music when they go to war.
Yeah.
So I needed to understand what tool do I have and what I can do with it and what war I'll fight.
Ooh. Preach. Okay, Libby, we've got to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more from Miss Michelle Obama,
Yes.
aka Libby. We'll be back in a moment.